Alright, here we go. Let's see what the bans are.
Bam.
Yep.
Swain! First ban,
Drexel,
done it! Ah!
Yep. Gonna ban White Gold Stealer Swain. That is a big pick that he loves. We'll see how Wake Forest replies.
That's a great question. What are they gonna ban? Evelyn is the ban. Pretty strong jungle right now. She did just recently get a small nerf.
Yeah, but Huang Fu, he does prefer more damage-orientated junglers. Typically, he's been sticking to his picks like Lee Sin and Evelyn.
Gotcha. So good ban then on Evelyn. Janna also banned.
I'm on to you.
Doesn't want engage, completely shut down. Especially if you're playing an aggressive jungler like Lee Sin.
Yeah, Janna has been coming back a bit recently, from what I know.
Yeah, she has. A lot of those Ardent sensor supports have been coming back, especially with the hyperscaling AD carries that we're seeing.
And Twitch is the reply ban from Wake Forest. That is one of I'm Aj's favorite solo queue picks. And then we also see a Malzahar targeted at Gold Stealer.
Malzahar just a strong pick, really good at shutting down. So if in solo queue, Malzahar's a great pick because you know that one guy's always going to go off, and you just press R on him, and that one guy can't go off anymore, which really helps you win team fights.
Yeah, Malzahar, really great pick, especially in competitive, because you're just communicating to your teammates, "Hey, I'm gonna flash and now and ult this guy." Whereas in solo queue, you flash and ult someone, then people are like, "Oh yeah, let's follow up."
Yeah, exactly. Lulu, first pick for Drexel, indicating they may want a hyperscaling AD carry here.
Yeah, wouldn't be surprised if we see a Kog'Maw pop up. Lulu Kog'Maw, of course, a pretty infamous combo.
In response, Wake Forest goes with Ornn and Kha'Zix for their top laner and jungler. Could be a support Ornn, technically, but probably a top lane Ornn.
Probably. I mean, I've seen a few support Ornns, and it does alright. That's good damage, of course.
Yep. And one of the biggest answers to Ornn is actually just to support Braum. The E makes it really easy to stop the Ornn engage from happening at all.
Ooh, Huang Fu gonna pick up the Sejuani. A bit curious if he's gonna go Aftershock or Fleet of Footwork. I've been hearing more and more people have been wanting to go Fleet of Footwork, especially after the Aftershock nerfs.
Yeah, they're both still good. Fleet Footwork is good for early game, which I think is what he wants to do against something like Kha'Zix.
Yeah.
Keeps you a bit healthier in jungle.
Okay, we see that Tristana. Tristana, she's been a pretty popular ADC lately, too. Fitting into the whole hyperscaling thing. She also has a pretty decent early laning phase. And can get really scary when she hits about 3 items.
Yep. That's also Tristana with the Lulu, so very, very hyperscaling. On the other side, Kog'Maw gets locked in before we go into the second round of bans. We'll probably see a decent amount of top lane bans here from the side of Wake Forest, since they already have their top lane pick locked in.
Or do you think they go for mid lane bans here?
They could go for mid lane bans.
I mean, they haven't picked their mid laner, but pinching the mid laner is cool. Oh, Alistar.
Wait, is that actually a top lane Lulu? Or mid lane Lulu?
Maybe that's a... No. Maybe it could be a mid lane Lulu?
I'm a huge fan of mid lane Lulu.
Oh god, I used to love mid lane Lulu. Because she has the auto attack of like what feels like an ADC, so it made it a lot easier to see us with her.
Yep.
Alright, Tom Kench ban coming out. Not wanting to give Kog'Maw too much protection.
I'll come back stronger.
Gangplank also banned out.
Yeah. And then we see Morgana, definitely targeted at Komeda.
Yeah, how do you pronounce that O with a slash through it?
I don't know. I asked in the lobby chat and they didn't answer.
That's
so I'm just gonna have to wing it.
Alright, it's Komeda. Nagito.
Okay. See the Orianna over here? Would be nice. Give Kog'Maw some more shielding, and of course, she has a nice laning, scales well, and is a good blind pick.
Oh yeah, and you could see, like, put the Oyana ball onto Kha'Zix, he jumps in, and you just get a free ultimate.
Yeah. Ryze might be the answer here. Ryze gaining popularity this patch.
Yep.
Especially with the whole Zhonya's plus ulti out combo.
Yeah, Azir also a very popular pick. Really strong pick too. I'm actually kind of surprised to see Nunu unpicked this pick ban phase.
That's right. I don't know, maybe but it's Nunu's not in either jungler's champ pool or preferred playstyle.
No, it is Lulu support. I'm surprised that they banned Alistar. Oh well.
I don't know. But we do see the Gnar coming out last for Drexel here. Gnar, he's also been a pretty popular pick in competitive. Just has that lane harass and, you know, good team fight ulti.
Alright. Chat's telling me that the O with this cross to it means the O is not pronounced, so it's Kameda Nagito.
Okay.
You know, I'm not sure if... I'm just gonna believe them. I hope they're not misleading me. So, just... Please
when
be
has
honest.
Twitch chat ever misled someone?
Who knows? I mean, it doesn't really change the pronunciation that much anyways, so it should be okay.
Mm-hmm. So, looking over the comps, I am a little worried for Gank by Titties here. Because he is going to be jumping into a Tristana guarded by a Lulu, which is going to make his life really hard. Because if he jumps in, down to Flash is probably just going to immediately polymorph him, and then drop the ulti onto Image.
That's not even to mention the Azir wall, pushing him back.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so that's going to make his life hard. Might have to get a little creative with those assassinations.
And now we are into the 3-minute spectator delay, which is the greatest part of any cast. I promise.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Alright. I'm really liking this Drexel comp. They have a great team fight. Between Azir and Gnar and Sejuani, Tristana, Lulu, like all of those just say team fighting. And Gnar even helps with split pushing. Lots of playmaking available on all of those champions. The side of Wake Forest is a little bit... definitely wants to pick first with the Kha'Zix. Not quite as strong a team fighting comp. Orianna still makes it pretty strong though. Just gotta look out for that one big shockwave to get it and protect the Kog'Maw. It's basically the name of the game.
Yeah, most comps you see Kog'Maw in are basically in some form or another protect the Kog'Maw comp.
Yep. This is an Ornn that's been hit by basically a lot of nerfs over a decent amount of time. Gnar versus Ornn is a matchup that's not actually favored for Gnar like a lot of people would expect, but it can be, depending on the skills of the players. It's kind of an even matchup.
I don't know. Because the Ornn didn't get too many nerfs this patch. There's removing Unstoppable on his W and then a higher cooldown on his ulti.
Yep.
Which is a little big, because there was like a period where people go to like Sorcery Secondary with Ultimate Hat on Ornn, and then his ulti would have like a 40-second cooldown, I think.
Yeah.
Well, it was kind of nutty.
Before the nerf it was on 70 seconds, so if you got the whole 65% cooldown reduction, it'd be less than 35 seconds.
Yeah,
which is kind of
you could get like 2 ults off a team fight, I think.
Yeah, now it's closer to it's a 100-second cooldown, so even with 50% ultimate cooldown reduction, you'd be at a good 50 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, that's still a lowish cooldown, but it's out of like the twice the team fight range.
I mean, you also have to go for straight, you have to go ultimate hat and build 40% CDR.
Yeah.
Not necessarily a thing.
Greg Attack also doesn't look like he's going to go for the Ignite Summoner. Oh god, the Summoner Spellbook Ornn.
Unsealed
that we've been seeing
Spellbook.
Right, that's the name. I assume he's going to probably go more for Grasp this game.
Probably. There's a decent amount of options for Ornn.
Yeah. Grasp is like the second most common I see, at least after Unsealed. Oh, we're getting into game.
We did it. We got through the 3 minutes. And now the action can start.
Oh, buddy. I hope there's a level 1 invade.
Dude, I always hope for a level 1 invade.
Yeah.
Probably going to see 5 point, though. Neither team has a great level 1.
Well, I mean, Wake Forest does have a Braum.
This is true.
And Braum does have a really good level 1. Because you can stun multiple people. Oh, he does go for an Unsealed Spellbook on Horn. Okay.
Alright.
And Chow going for Fleet of Footwork on Gnar. Is that a thing?
Fleet Footwork on Gnar? Usually
Yeah.
it's Airy is the choice. Fleet Footwork can keep him sustained up pretty well against the Ornn, though, I guess.
True.
And kiting a lot more without necessarily going for the Frozen Mallet, maybe? I've never seen that, but I can see how it might work. It is a Fleet Footwork Sejuani as well. Which means this is probably the most Fleet Footwork I've ever seen in a game. With 4.
Yeah, 3 on a single team for Drexel, I believe. Yeah. I'm still trying to remember who's who.
Oh, I have to change the scene.
Oh, baby. And here's the grayed out no one's on Summoner Rift.
Oh, yeah.
No. So, just gonna have a good time looking at empty Summoner's Rift. Never mind, here we are. We got a total of 7 stopwatches, for those wondering.
7's pretty good. That's a good number.
Yeah.
Doesn't quite equal the 9 from the COG game yesterday, but it's pretty close.
We do see some pinks coming out. And we might have a 5-man invade here from the side of Drexel.
It does look like they are going for a 5 stack.
Ganked by will see them come out of the bush, though, if they all pop out.
Not seen by anybody. This is why you usually want to put a man in the mid lane, is to see them go into those side bushes, if they go for that.
Yeah.
Instead, they've got one person not doing much. One of these two.
Oh, wait, emotes are allowed in custom games now.
Oh, that's cool, sort of. I'm sure there's going to be a rule about that at some point.
Eh,
Maybe. We'll see.
I don't know. I hope they allow some form of it.
I hope they. I just don't want players to like spam it the entire lane phase. That's annoying enough in solo queue. I don't need it in my competitive games.
Yeah, I mean, in like moderation, it's fine for these games, I think.
Yeah.
Alright. Looks like Drexel, nothing gonna come from their 5-man stack, so they're just gonna fall back and do standard leash. I think Ganked by did see them, so they do know that they're starting run buff right now.
Yep. If they didn't know that then, they'll know that now when they see the laners get to lane.
Well, it lets them know like 10 seconds earlier, I guess. Which can be somewhat big for juggler rats, I think.
Yep.
Not entirely sure.
A little bit. And basically just lets the lanes prepare for ganks. Is the biggest thing.
So, everybody gonna hop to their lane, start farming.
Yep. Kog'Maw uses W pretty early to farm a few CS. This lane is going to be very heavily in the favor of the Tristana and Lulu.
Yeah, just by having 2 ranged, it lets Drexel's bot lane poke down Wakefield's. And they get level 2 first, so we see Aj jump in. SB Diamond's gonna take a chunk from the Tristana E.
Yep. And that's basically going to be the story of this lane for a while.
Ooh, Ganked by might be going for an invade. He's wandering into Huang Fu's jungle on the minimap, and I think Huang Fu spotted him out.
Maybe. Looks like he was hiding there for a second. Was looking for a potential top gank. Did not go for it, though. Did place a ward, though, for the Gnar. Being a good teammate.
Yep. Having that deep ward against Huang Fu just gonna help Wakefield just keep an eye on him, just know where he's going, and keep the laners informed.
Yep. Tristana and Lulu pushing into turret.
Yep, we do see a CS lead developing.
Yeah, and turret health lead as well. With the Lulu, that's probably the lane you're going to be looking at to see the turret go down first. In.
Tristana, of course, able to push down towers very well. SB Diamond's just taking some poke here from down to flash, not having a fun time as Kog'Maw in this lane.
Yeah, it's not going to be great for him. Being 3 CS down right now is actually kind of pretty good. I did already use his potion though, so see how it goes.
Thankfully, Kameda does also have biscuits along with his potions, so he can eat up a decent amount of harass from down to flash and Image.
Seeing a little bit of aggressive play here from the Braum and Kog'Maw. Kog'Maw's W used up here though.
Yep, Kog'Maw when he has his W on is really hard to out-trade.
Oh yeah. It does. Even when you're, you know, an AD carry with a small amount of HP, that percentage health damage just adds a little bit more than you expect.
Wang Fu and Mage are in ganked by his jungle here.
Yeah,
Ooh,
they actually go in.
Out.
That's a red smite on the Sejuani, he just using the Kha'Zix. And it gets smite away by Kha'Zix, so in the end, nothing really happens. Except for the flash. Oh no, he didn't even flash.
Nope,
yeah, nothing
popped
happens.
over with his E.
It's actually, just gave Orianna a nice chance to push into turret, go back, get some items real quick. But too much more happens.
This bot tower has already lost about 1,600 health on the side of Wake Forest.
Yep.
So Image and Down to Ledge just doing a good job of shoving ways into that tower and constantly autoing it.
Yes, indeed. Kind of easy to do that with Tristana. Just explosive shot makes the pushing easy, but
Yeah.
still, good job you taking advantage of their advantage, I guess. Kha'Zix is
Ganked
here. He
by
just
coming down. Yeah.
last coned in, gets spotted by a ward, and good lanced by the Lulu.
And since you play mid lane, how does this mid lane matchup usually go?
It's pretty even.
Really?
I haven't played a ton of Orianna into Azir, just because Azir hasn't been meta until recently, and haven't played a ton of Orianna since Azir became meta. So I couldn't tell you perfectly, but it's not terrible.
I like how in chat, since we just hit 6 minutes, there's like a solid spam of X purchase stopwatch.
Alright, we do see the Kha'Zix and the Sejuani going for the fight here. Kha'Zix does get stunned up, forces the flash from the Sejuani, but the bot lane's coming in to fight. And Azir's there as well. Kha'Zix can flash away though. See the Ornal coming in the top lane. He's going to use that, force the flash from Gnar.
Yep, really good flash there by Chow. Although, slightly unfortunate ulti, missing out on the Grek attack there.
Yep. Could potentially aim the Ornal better to cover both options, but, you know, not a huge deal either way.
Yeah, and we see
is a first purchase for Gnar.
Yeah. You don't typically see that too much anymore. Like,
Yeah.
from what I recall, you'd classically see him rush that versus, like, Rumble top or Lissandra top.
Even then, it wasn't like a huge thing on Gnar.
Yeah.
Usually just like to go for the Black Cleaver first.
Yeah, I assume you just want the phase early, because that still gives you health and it gives you kiting power, which Gnar loves.
Yeah. Ornn does do a lot of damage though, and most of it comes from his W, which is the magic damage.
Yep.
So, not a terrible purchase overall. As well as the fact that there's just so much magic damage on the side of Wake Forest, between the Kog'Maw, Orianna, and Ornn.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It won't be a useless pick, it's not like he's doing it just for lane.
Yeah, like getting a adaptive helm here wouldn't be too bad, because adaptive helm does reduce Kog'Maw W damage.
Yeah, it does.
Not to mention Orianna passive and the Ornn W.
Yeah, I think Gnar will want to go for the Black Cleaver and Frozen Mallet before thinking about anything like that.
Yeah, I'm thinking Huang Fu probably wants to, though.
Maybe. Usually we see Warmog second item on Sejuani. Maybe third item. Or we could just see the mix-up.
Never know. Ganked by coming mid for a gank.
Poise the flash from the Orianna Shockwave.
Good flash there by Mage. Just getting out of that gank.
The Kha'Zix is doing a great job of just forcing the flashes out from multiple members so far. Wake Forest may not have the gold advantage, but they at least have the flash advantage.
Yeah, sadly, ganked by hasn't been able to help his bot lane here. CS lead has grown a bit.
I mean, it's already so hard to gank a Tristana when she can rocket jump away, buster shot you away.
Yeah,
so it's probably a bit of a
yeah,
and also just the lane advantage Tristana has in that lane. It's probably just a better bet to go for the ganks in the top, in mid lane, or to invade the jungle.
But that CS lead has netted about 200-ish gold advantage for her Image.
1 second, we see Chow go in on to Ornn in the top lane. Use the ulti to knock him up against the wall. Grab attack, it has to E away. We could see Chow potentially go for further kills, but he does not. SB Diamond is now getting attacked by the Sejuani in the bottom lane, but now Ganked by is in the top lane. We'll see how this ends up real quick. He's going to go down, and in the bottom lane, Sejuani did take the Lulu ult. Azir is here, though. That's going to be a stream of shuffle back. Killing... Azir just barely gets it on the backside, and it's going to be a first tower for Drexel as well. Oriana's here. Got to be careful. She's spotted out by those wards.
Yep, down to Flash, nearly dying to a tower shot there. But with the lane advantage they've accumulated bot lane, easy first tower here for the side of Drexel.
Yep. We will see potentially the trade in the top lane. It's going to be an Infernal Drake for Drexel as well. And the minions are running out here. We may not see them actually get this before Gnar gets back to defend it.
Yeah, despite not getting the first blood, Drexel getting the better deal out of this.
Yeah. First brick and first dragon. Infernal Dragon too. I would take that trade any day.
And the gold lead is at... Well, it has jumped in the bot lane. But it's only a minor gold lead in total so far.
Yep. It's definitely overcomable, especially when you have a Kog'Maw on your team. Never doubt the little toxic dog thing.
Toxic dog.
I mean, he's got the dog skin, dude.
Yeah, Kog'Maw. Do you see a lot of... Well, a decent amount of vision here in the blue side jungle for Wakefield.
Wake Forest.
Wake Forest, right. My bad.
No worries. Alright, we're seeing some Rift-Herald pressure here from the Lulu and Sejuani. Maybe just clearing wards? Maybe they're planning on sorting it? Not really sure yet. We did see the lane swap though. Gnar is in this bottom lane now. Tristan is in the top lane.
Yep. Chow should have a better time CSing than like a melee top laner, just due to being able to CS from range.
Yep. Alright, we do see the Rift-Herald start up now. No wards spot this, though I'm sure they sort of suspect it.
Yep. Cold Stealer cleared out the pink ward.
Azir gets some poke down onto Oriana.
Yeah. It's like pretty even in terms of CS.
Yeah.
Would you see the
pop down? Could see it used immediately in the top lane. Or they could just save it for a mid lane push. I think Rift-Herald used in the mid lane is generally the best use of it, since that's where it's kind of the hardest to take down.
And of course, mid tower is the most valuable. It opens up much more of the map for you.
Yeah, exactly. But we will see what they decide to do. Right now, Sejuani is just farming up. So probably not going to see it for a little bit, especially since she's going to want to go to the bottom side of the map here. Kha'Zix jumps in.
Flashing in.
Yep, Ornn ult comes down, but the exhaust comes out onto the Kha'Zix. He's not capable of doing too much here. We're going to see the knock up onto the Tristana. She gets Lulu ultimated. Oriana now chasing the Lulu. Takes up the ball, flashes forward, gets the shockwave, and that's going to be a kill for the Kha'Zix. Now we see the Gnar getting attacked by SB Diamonds and Kameda Nagito in the bottom lane.
That is exhaust down for Kameda.
Yep. Wait.
Oh, here comes Huang Fu into the bot lane.
Oh, we get a huge slow here. Gets the Gnar ultimate, and he's going to go down pretty quickly here. Gets the stun up onto Braum, and there's pretty much no way he's going to live. Ornn is there, but not going to be close enough to do anything. We see the midstream of Shuffle, although Kha'Zix not able to come in to do much. They're taking some damage from Azir and Tristana. See Oriana.
A lot of things happen around the map at once there.
Yeah. Oriana forces them away from the middle lane. Could see the Rift-Herald pop down here once Tristana gets back.
Oh yeah, especially with Oriana backing right here. Down to flash, gonna spot a pink. Or control.
Oh, it went down to 1 HP. Aww.
Ultimately went over to Wong Fu. Good blue buff steal for Drexel there.
Yeah, it looks like both junglers made it. At least based on jungle recharge times on the sides of the screen.
Yep. Still no keystone icons.
Yep, here's the Riptail in the middle lane. That's a 4-man push. Wake Forest has the people to fight. It's going to be a 5v5 though. Turret goes down immediately. We'll see if they can hold the second one. They're going to want to get some damage on this Riptail before it can attack. Alright, they do get the eye pop, so that's going to be a significant less damage out here. A Zero turret also popped down.
Alright, Drexel committing to the siege.
Yeah, gets a little bit less than half HP down. We'll see if they stick around with this Zero turret. It does look like a few of them will.
Yep. We do see a ping in the bot lane. So maybe someone from Drexel wants to split off and push that up.
Yeah. We know with this Zero turret that somebody from Wake Forest is going to be forced to stay in this mid lane for a little bit longer. Regardless, you could go for a push elsewhere. Oh, nice blind steal by the Kha'Zix. He's actually going to kill the Sejuani right there.
Man.
Really nice, well played by Ganked right there.
Yeah, Gankbai has 3 kills right now on this Kha'Zix, so he's going to be really scary.
Indeed.
Because there's no armor built up on the side of Drexel yet, and he is going into that lethality right now. So he's going to be hurting, even on the tankier members. What's the next drag? Oh, we have another Infernal coming up. That is definitely going to be really contested.
Yeah, not something you want to give away too many of, for sure.
Yeah, giving 2 over to any team is usually really, really bad.
Yep. We've seen Wake Forest set up for this.
Ah,
too early. Wait, they could still kill him though. Big Gnar comes in, stuns everybody, the Shockwave misses. And now the Shockwave is not there for the coming team fight.
Yep, Slick moves there by
ultimate, pretty quick there. Stream a shuffle means that the Ornn cannot use his ultimate. Kha'Zix is already very low. He goes down almost immediately. We see Chow going down real low on the other side. Zero gets exhausted. He can't do too much more, but Sejuani takes down the Orianna by herself. Ram goes down. Tristana's resetting. She's about to get the kill on to Kog'Maw, and Sejuani secures that.
Beautiful kill for 4-0 there for
Double
Drexel.
kill for Sejuani.
Yep, and here comes a second Infernal for them. So that's going to bump up to a 4k gold lead, but since they have 2 Infernals, there's a hidden gold lead too, just based off the free stats.
Oh yeah. About 12% extra stats, AD and AP.
No, it's 16.
Is it 16? Might be.
Yeah, each one is 8%.
8%, not 6%. Man, I'm a terrible person.
Yeah,
really just can't keep up with this stuff. As Eric saying, he doesn't care about the 1 gold he'd get from that little zombie ward. He gets out of there before he dies. Top lane is going to be the push now. Lulu, Azir, and Tristana, and Gnar all heading up there. Ornn's going to be the only one there. And yeah, dude, you got no chance. Get out of there.
Greg attack needs to just back off. Gotta do that. There's no way he can defend this tower from 4 people.
Yep. Now we see a 6,000 gold lead for Drexel here.
Ooh.
It's at 18 minutes.
Yeah.
Pretty nice.
Yeah, really nice, really huge lead.
Yep. We're starting to see items completed. Gwynsu's already done for Kog'Maw.
Yeah.
But on the other side, you got the 2 items, Sejuani, Black Cleaver, Hex Drinker, Gnar. No items completed on the Ornn. He's just getting pieces.
Yeah, going back to the gold lead, it's a pretty sizable lead for everyone on the side of X. That is why you're starting to see them be like half an item to an item ahead.
Yep, at least 600 gold in the lead across the board. More in most positions.
Yeah. Yeah, and it is scary because the 2 carries for the side of Drexel here, they don't They scale really well, so they're only going to get scarier.
Yep. Azir going in onto Ornn here, doing some damage. Sejuani ultimate comes out, so that's a secured kill, even without the stun. The battering ram comes through, but nothing to battering ram.
Yep.
Yeah, that hurts. Rip Orianna. See everybody coming in to potentially fight here. Orianna lives a little bit longer. Azir takes actually a lot of damage there. Nara pops out on the backside. He manages to live. Kog'Maw almost gets the stun off onto Sejuani. That would have secured the kill if he managed to do that under turret. Now we see Kha'Zix running people down. Maybe wants to get a kill. Gets polymorphs, but now he's free to do whatever he wants. That's a CC down for the team.
And that is a
reset. Yep. Tristana just forced him away. Just a threat of damage.
SB Diamonds untouched that fight, and he was able to put out a large chunk of damage onto the Drexel lineup.
Yeah. Well played by Kha'Zix and Kog'Maw, doing their jobs, keeping the team in the game as long as they can. I was actually kind of surprised by how much work Orianna managed to do after she got Streamer shuffled into the middle of an enemy team. Anyways, Baron's up in about 5 seconds. Next dragon is another Infernal, by the way.
Oh god.
That's gonna be up in, I think, about 4 minutes. I'm just guessing.
Yeah, if you're the side of Wake Forest here, you have to contest that one.
Oh yeah.
Because usually giving over 3 Infernals is a death sentence. We see a double null magic mantle on Huang Fu here.
Yep.
That builds into Adaptive Helm.
Yeah, you can also go for a Locket with that.
Oh, true. Locket would be good to help keep shield his teammates from any Orianna or Kha'Zix bursting.
Yep. Kha'Zix just left base with an open item slot when he could have gotten a control ward. Tisk, dude. Your coach will be having words with you, if you have a coach.
Control ward is really important, especially in this competitive environment.
Oh yeah.
Like, yeah, we're past 20 minutes. If you have an empty slot in your inventory, slap a control ward in there.
Yep, I 100% agree. Alright, Baron's actually getting started up here on the side of Drexel. Nara's keeping Kog'Maw in the bottom lane. He has no TP or unsealed spellbook, so he's not going to have a chance there. They do spot out with the ward in the back of the pit. Battering Ram goes through. Orianna ult him, does land, doing some damage, trying to kill the Azir. He's pretty low. He gets blue ulted. Baron does go down to the side of Drexel. That's a kill onto Kha'Zix and a kill onto Braum and a kill onto Orianna to follow that up. It's gonna be a pretty hefty lead that Wake Forest now has to deal with. Baron buff, a few people down. There's going to be at least a turret with that Tristana Lulu pushing in.
Ganked by there. Had the Ori Ball from Gold Stealer on him there, and was in the middle of jumping at him but then he just gets knocked back by the Azir wall and just polymorphed and killed.
Yep.
Really unfortunate. But really good Baron control there from the side of Drexel, just making sure Ganked by couldn't steal it.
Yeah. I think Ganked by was more concerned with just killing everybody there. Kind of sad he didn't manage to do it. He got some people pretty low.
Yeah, but he wasn't able to kill anyone, which is what ultimately matters.
But dude, he got him low though. No.
Like,
it definitely doesn't matter if you don't get the kill.
Yeah, you just get him.
Messed up the Orianna ulti combo there, and Kha'Zix just dies instantly. And now Braum takes him. Sejuani actually made us go down. She does. Kog'Maw's trying to do as much damage as possible. Gets taken down by the Azir. That's a triple kill for Azir so far. Sonic kills the Ornn to ruin any hopes of a Quadra. Or a Penta, for that matter.
Little miscommunication there on the side of a Wake Forest on that engage.
Yeah.
Granted, even if it worked, it might have still been a long shot just without Giant the Skull lead us for Drex, so...
Yeah. It is... I'm just like, that would have been a 3-man shockwave if just like, you know, waited for the jump to press the ultimate button.
Yeah.
And it does
look... Yeah, it does look like Huang Fu is going for the Adaptive Helm here.
Yeah.
So, not the Locket.
What a not team player. Only cares about living.
I mean, down to Flash probably has him covered on the whole team play. He's got the Redemption and the Ardent Sensor.
But he doesn't have a Locket, dude.
I mean, since Locket now scales based on your bonus health...
I know.
This is a rather squishy Lulu.
That's what I'm saying. Sejuani should build it. Alright, so we see Kha'Zix take some damage here. Sejuani ultimate comes down, but does not get a stun. And Wake Forest manages to disengage without too many issues. But that's now a triple Infernal Drake Baroned up Drexel with a 13,000 gold lead.
Yep.
So that's pretty hard to deal with. This
game is basically confirmed for them.
Dude, you never know. You never know.
Miracles do happen.
Miracles do happen. Where's Afro Moo? Get him in here. Drexel setting up for the triple inhibitor play. This turret's gone. No hope. Orianna playing a little risky even walking up that far, I have to say.
Yeah, Gold Stealer probably wanted to try and clear the wave and was like, oh no, my tower's already dead.
Pretty much. Right. Kog'Maw doing his best to wave clear with that Runean's Echo. We are going to see Super Minions pushing in on 2 other lanes, though. Runean's Echo. I've done that twice this week. Runean's Hurricane. Luden's Echo. Alright, we got 2 Super Minions pushing in onto the Nexus right now. 3 Super Minions pushing in onto the Nexus right now, so that's going to be a lost turret there. Orianna trying to clear. Kog'Maw heading back to get some HP before the final team fight does happen. Or maybe not the final team fight, you never know. That's triple inhibitor going right here. That's going to be a turret going down on the Nexus. Gnar comes in, he's going to do as much damage as he can, gets the stun up onto as many as he can. Orianna does pop her Hourglass, but she's on 1 HP anyways. Redemption comes down, it's going to heal everybody up just to make sure this team fights. One flashes out into the fountain, but he's going to go down anyways. Kha'Zix is the last man remaining. Can
Beautiful
he
engage
do
there
it?
by Chow. Gonna secure game 1 for them.
Oh yeah. Chow almost goes down to the fountain laser, but in the end, he's good.
Come on, Chow, don't ruin your freaking 13.0 KDA.
True.
Got too much to live for.
Yeah. Not terrible for Wake Forest in game 1. There were moments of hope, so you never know what could happen in game 2.
Yeah.